Okay, so we've got everything plugged in. I have two portable chargers. Here you go. They're both by Anchor, and these have become part of my attire, my lifeblood. As much as I carry a wallet, I carry a charger, and that is thanks to Pokemon Go, which really drained my old phone. But when you're out in the cold having fun walking around, you need a battery pack. And that's one of the stickers that I put down already. Honestly, I wanted to see what they were like and how good they were. And oh my gosh, let me show you those. I am so thrilled by these stickers that there is actually someone on Etsy in the world who makes Pokemon Go stickers. My husband and I play Pokemon Go, and it's Community Day on Sunday. So there's a special 3-hour event where you catch certain Pokemon, and it gets a special move, and I don't know. It's something that it's an extension of our board games. You know, playing Yahtzee, playing Scrabble. Well, those are nice table games. This is walking out in the world and using AR and catching little computer generated critters. So back on the monthly spread, and I'll have to get to that. Yeah. Let me pull that out quickly. January on Sunday is Piplup Day. That is Piplup. That is so cute. I thought about putting Piplup here on this day, but I only had one Piplup sticker. So you know what that means? Means I've got to order more of her stickers because they're cute. They actually stick very well. And it's got all the Pokemon, and let's see, is it Gen 4? Yep, Gen 4. There was the Piplup. Now Piplup is part of my planner. And I like to have icons that represent things. I'm not really that big on trash collection or recycling. I tend to know when that happens, and I tend to know what that happens. And I like using decorative boxes, and Cindy has done some amazing things with the foiling. But even with Matt, it's still kind of hard to write on these stickers because there's glitter on it. And my pens are absolutely nothing special. These are the pens I use. I'm big into color, Oops, two reds. There is this whole set of pens. They're ink pens. I have several sets of these. Green wasn't a good color to pull up. Here we go. The darker green. Ah! Papermate Inkjoy. It is your simple ballpoint pen, just in really cool colors. You can find them at Target. A pack of 20 is like $7, and you can write in every color of the rainbow. They even have brown. Where do you find brown ink pens? And this is a good brown. You'll see it in some future layout. But I like writing in color. I like planning and decorating in color. And I mean, I try to keep it just easy, practical, as much no fuss as it is going to be cutesy without being fluffy. So this is pretty much it. Like I said, I'd love to put something down here in the middle, But now, because the check boxes extend into that and the checklists extend down into that, there's really no place for anything to fit. Here, I'll never use this one. You can't really, this doesn't really fit now without covering something up. And this doesn't really help my functionality. I don't know. It's a strange mix that I'm looking for. But now that I have this, I'm going to start writing in my plans, and we'll leave the weekend open. And I will be back in a moment with everything written out. So this is my week planned out, and I'm so glad I did not do this on camera this time, because I couldn't find things. I was looking for things elsewhere. I decided to go into my stash and look here, and you did not want to see that. But I did want to say that I used some things from the pink room that I didn't expect to use. Well, I used a checklist down here because I always like something to look ahead. I always want to have an idea what's going on next week. And I just happened to find one of these next week stickers from somewhere. I like writing this in a different color pen than the rest of the planner, because it helps stick out as well. I really want to keep that. I like the idea of looking ahead, and I like the idea of being in the moment. So I used one of the checklists, and since I didn't have any more of the little boxes here, to keep track of my steps, I used little dots from her sheets, from like this sheet right here. So in addition to that, I actually did go a little frou-frou here. And I used one of the decorative stickers. Look at that. I used that here because I think one of the things I want to try to do is not just necessarily make this all duties and to-dos, but make it a little inspirational. And I was looking for something. I put this down because I love the color. It matched everything. I like it being slightly off center. And I was looking for something else. Turns out I didn't find it. So I wanted a sticker to put down here, and I didn't like it, so I took it off. And you may or may not notice from this distance, but it didn't peel off very well. So I have this little paper rip, but I'm a scrapbooker and I'm big into mixed media, so I really don't care. And I don't see it, and 2 months from now, a year from now, when I'm going back and reviewing everything, I am not going to see that. In fact, you probably wouldn't if I didn't point it out. So what I did is I did have my to-dos up top. And some of the things that are just covered up are just some personal things. So at the top, my tasks for this week. On Mondays, I do a coffee shop check-in through the phone app Swarm. This is my Montclair Writers Group support group meeting, which is not really like a support group. Well, it is, but it's really just members of the group and the community coming together and sharing ideas, introducing themselves, just sharing ideas, really. Raid Dinner Hour for Pokemon, yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. And I don't need to even put it down because I know it's happening, but still, I like doing it. Again, cute stickers. So Thursday is errands. Oh, look, it's payday. And then I found some other stickers that I've used throughout. And let me show those because I'm kind of excited that I went through my stash and found things. Well, of course, the Pokemon stickers. I am really digging these. I cannot tell you how much. Well, you are going to figure it out. But they have, she makes the bigger circles. Bigger circles, bigger Pokeballs, and the smaller Pokeballs. These work very well on the monthly view, and they also work well on like some smaller layouts, smaller activities, but the big Pokeballs, they always go for the Raid Dinner Hour. So I used these. I found a weekend banner in the color of purple and the pastel blue, the teal blue. This is important later. And so I found that as a weekend banner. I wish I could remember the company, but I don't. I can't. That's because you can tell I've used it. See, it's kind of ripped apart. I'm using what I have. Down here, I made a little note using these stickers from PunkyBDesigns called Brain Dump. I had a great idea for using them once, never used them. So now I actually have a way to do this, and Brain Dump, it's just sort of a shortcut for me for something I will be doing. Then I realized as part of my social media plan, I always do a Instagram and a Facebook post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have specific posts. I was looking for these stickers by Paper Cuts and Pliers. Again, the name I can never pronounce. And I'm out of these. And I'm very sad because I love these. They're her vibrant social media. These were just fun, and it was perfect. Now, I put down one of the greens. It just did not work with the overall color scheme. I was not digging it. So turns out she also makes these social media stickers. So in using what I have in great colors, I went ahead and put those on Tuesday. And I actually did that because right here, I made a mistake. And I couldn't cross it out and I couldn't white it out. So I covered it with a sticker. Makes it easier for me to see it. And I'm not worrying like, oh, did I cross that out for a reason? Oh, and here. I actually decided, since I had those stickers, to do the YouTube for this video. However, it is currently Wednesday. So it didn't happen on Tuesday. Here's my little arrow. I know planner stickers will say canceled. They will say rescheduled. In the bullet journal world, they will do something else. So, well, I just moved it to Wednesday. Not a big deal. And I took some of the Pink Room's little check boxes. Maybe I'll make space, maybe I won't. But I don't stress about to-dos because here I've created my own boxes. This is just for me to keep things organized. I'm really not that concerned about not having the hearts. In fact, sometimes you'll see here, I've skipped a row because I have big handwriting and I just do not fit in these tiny lines. This is a good one. Oops, sorry. these were just not working. So, and sometime, yes, on purpose, I will mix up colors because, again, I'm all about the color thing. Stickers and colors. And the next week, that little sticker comes once again from Paper Cuts and Pliers. I like her stickers. She's always had productive ones. And this is obviously a sign that I need to order more. So I'm going to see if she still has these in her shop. And so that is how I have planned this week in my Happy Planner. I still have plenty of spaces open in my writing area. And I'm kind of sad that I don't have more things here. What I will probably do is, as I think of ideas later in the week, I may write them down here just so they stand out as opposed to cluttering everything on the actual day. The idea here is for me to see the writing that I want to do, that I need to do, that I am working on. So, I don't know. This row, unfortunately, tends to be the emptiest row. But on a good note, and I used these, my step count. I made my steps today. Yay! And do you know why I made my steps today? Raid dinner hour. Walking around Taylor Park for an hour. Yeah, that'll do it. So this is my plan for this week, and I am going to do something very similar in my Leuchtturm for, oh, yeah, I wish I could write it here. No, for, oh my goodness, flip to it, Diana. Well, for the week. For this same week, I am going to do something in there, and I'm going to play with something different. So this is what I've done. Tell me in the comments below if you found this inspiring. If you do something similar, if you do something different, how do these work for you? Are you inspired to try something new if you don't do this? How are you with it not matching up and being even? There are people that are, I'm not one of those people. You will see things off center, covered up, even whited out. And it's what helps me be productive. So I'm kind of loose about that. And I really hope that gives you some sense of relaxation doing this, because you're looking at busy stuff. This is to-do stuff. This is not all happy and fun stuff. So it should make you happy to look at. And this week, this makes me happy to look at. I have no idea what the color scheme will be next week. I don't even know if the setup will be the same. But this week is done. Plenty of space to add in to-dos, and I will do a quick review next week. Remember the pens and the pens. And I will see you on the next video. If you like this, please give a shout out below, subscribe. I would love to hear your reactions to all of this, to your inspiration, because I'm really hoping that's what this is, and just how you're doing with your planning, with your life, with your writing, with your everything. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.